Welcome to our YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities, and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you will be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily somewhere in the video, and then comment hashtag the keyword with no spaces in between in the comment section. Good luck. Now let's proceed with the latest Iraqi dinar news and intel today. Please take these information with a grain of salt, and please make sure to do your own due diligence. Big moves are happening behind the scenes in Iraq, and most people are missing the bigger picture. The central bank is making bold statements. Economic numbers are finally matching the talk, and key infrastructure projects are being positioned like never before. In today's video, I'm breaking down all the latest updates from all the intel gurus, including the official news and intel that actually matters. But more importantly, I'll show you what they all mean when you connect the dots. Toward the end, I'll share my full analysis on why Iraq simply cannot afford to stay at the 1,300 programmed rate much longer. I'll explain what's really at risk if they delay the revaluation or reinstatement, and how much time they realistically have left before major consequences start to unfold. If you want clarity, if you want truth, and if you want to understand what's really coming, then stay with me to the very end. This might just be the clearest sign yet that Iraq is preparing to make its move. Let's get into it. From Intel guru Wolverine via Judy Byington, a certain platform has been given the green light and will begin on Monday 26th of May or Tuesday 27th of May. From Intel/Newshound guru MarkZ via PDK article, maximizing non-oil revenues reaches 60%. Expert identifies Iraq's needs. They are 60% done towards their goal. This is part of the stability of the Iraqi economy. I did not know they were this far along in progress. From Newshound guru Pimpy, community comment. Here's the receipts for Trump's remarks about the USA holding 35 billion dinar go to 247 mark. A lot of people misunderstand what he's talking about. What Trump is talking about is the fact that when Iraq sells their oil, the money gets transferred into the account here in the United States. That's the money he's talking about that we have of theirs. He's just saying in the interview that we have $35 billion of Iraq's money currently in an account, and that comes from the oil sales, not an investment. From Newshound Intel Guru Mountain Goat article, top Iranian official says Tehran would forego highly enriched uranium in nuclear deal with Trump. Quote, Iran is ready to sign a nuclear deal with certain conditions with President Donald Trump in exchange for lifting economic sanctions. This could finally end the negotiations, and the Middle East could possibly see peace. Most importantly, this opens a window wide open for Iraq and aspects of the RV, as I am told by my CBI contact. From Intel Guru Frank 26. What was the exchange rate in 1980? In 1971 and 1973 of the Iraqi dinar rose to $3.3778. Shortly after that, there was a 5% devaluation that reduced it to $3.2169. They're talking about a rate that is a reinstatement rate. Logic says it should be 320 cents something, in my opinion. From Newshound guru Sandy Ingram, Development Road Project, $17 billion project, is an ongoing infrastructure development connecting Asia with Europe by establishing a network of railways, roads, ports, and cities. Iraq will be changed by the DRP in three major ways. 1. Diversification of revenue beyond oil. 2. Job creation. This employment surge will increase household incomes and stimulate domestic consumption, all of which point to a higher IQD value. 3. Transportation infrastructure enhancement will reduce shipping times between Asia and Europe, making Iraq a competitive alternative to traditional routes like the Suez Canal. Here's the 3 ways the Development Road Project will increase the IQD's value. 1. Higher fees from transit fees and trade will help to increase Iraq's foreign currency reserves. This will provide a substantial foundation for the IQD. 2. Economic diversification and infrastructure improvements can attract foreign investments, increasing demand for the IQD and potentially leading to currency appreciation. 3. A more balanced economy with multiple revenue streams can stabilize prices, contributing to a stronger and more stable currency. It will also satisfy the IMF's recommendations for diversified revenue for a stronger Iraqi economy. From Newshound Guru Caparoni, article Alaq, the volume of currency in circulation exceeds 100 trillion dinars. From Newshound Guru Militiaman, that Development Road Project is going to be a very big project. It's going to create massive amount of revenue streams for the country, and it's also going to create jobs. It's going to do so much. It's going to allow more tourism, religious tourism. Iraq's background is phenomenal. The region and the world is embracing Iraq. From Intel Guru Frank 26. In my opinion, maybe, just maybe, the CBI is now going to give the Iraqi citizens a specific amount of time to return all the 3-0 notes back into my account. If not, then at a certain point, those 3-0 notes will no longer be usable by the Iraqi citizens. They will lose out. They will still be used outside of Iraq internationally, but treated like a disease in Iraq. Nobody will be able to touch the 3-0 notes along with any foreign currency. I believe a threat is a time frame. Before ending with few more updates, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is stimulate. Comment down below which updates you like, think is valuable, or get you most excited. You can be the lucky winner if you like, subscribe, and watch the main content of this video. This will be for this coming Sunday's giveaway, and the winner will be announced in one of the Sunday's videos, so you do not want to miss it. From Newshound Guru Claire, article, Maximizing Non-Oil Revenues by Up to 60%, Expert Identifies What Iraq Needs. Quote, economic expert Safwan Qusay confirmed that the percentage of non-oil revenue maximization in Iraq has reached 60%, while pointing to the country's need to expand sources of income and achieve economic independence through long-term support for the agriculture, industry, and trade sectors. From Newshound Guru Pimpy, article, Iran's takeover of Iraq threatens mass Christian exodus. We know Trump is a religious man, and he's very into Christianity. If something starts happening to Christians over in Iraq, this could be big trouble for Iraq. There's no way in hell Trump is going to allow Christians to be tortured and killed. In the best case scenario, nothing happens. In the worst case scenario, Trump gets pissed off and starts sanctioning Iraq all over again. And finally, the last update is from Intel Guru Frank 26. There's a lot of things pointing I don't like giving dates, but June 1st, there's a lot of things coming together. Now that we have gone over the latest updates, let me break this down with my own analysis, because in my opinion, these developments continue to point in one very clear direction. Iraq is setting the stage for a full revaluation or reinstatement of the dinar, and they are doing it strategically. One of the most exciting facts came from the official article confirming that Iraq has already reached 60% of its goal to maximize non-oil revenues. That is a major milestone. It means Iraq is actively reducing its dependency on oil, which is a key recommendation from the International Monetary Fund. Pair that with Militiaman's breakdown of the Development Road Project, a $17 billion initiative designed to generate transit fees, diversify revenue, and connect Iraq to global trade. And it becomes obvious that Iraq is preparing to function like a globally integrated economy, not a closed-off oil state. But here is what ties it all together. Frank 26's boots-on-the-ground report shared that the central bank governor Alaq publicly reaffirmed the project to delete the zeros is not only still active, it is on time. He stated that when the timing is right, Iraq will reveal a stronger dinar than what existed before 1980. Even more powerful, he confirmed approvals from the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the United States Treasury. That is a major institutional green light. Now, here is where I believe the urgency is building. Iraq cannot stay at 1,300 forever. In my opinion, they can probably maintain this rate for another 6 to 18 months at most. But beyond that, the cost of delay becomes too steep. Holding this rate keeps their purchasing power weak. It discourages citizens from using banks. It slows down de-dollarization. It makes imports more expensive and infrastructure projects like the Port of Fa or the Development Road harder to fund efficiently. It delays trust in the banking system, blocks digital adoption, and undermines the very economic reforms they are trying to implement. Staying at 1,300 forces Iraq to spend more dinars for every dollar of imported materials, technology, or services. That creates budget inefficiencies and weakens Iraq's ability to manage its own economy. And the longer they wait, the more public trust erodes, especially when over 90% of the country's dinar supply is hoarded outside banks. That is not just an economic problem. It is a confidence crisis. But here is the bigger picture. A revaluation or reinstatement solves most of this. A stronger dinar would restore purchasing power, it would reduce inflation, it would incentivize people to deposit their cash, boosting liquidity and tax collection. It would cut government spending in inflated dinar terms and attract foreign investment. And most importantly, it would allow Iraq to fully transition into a modern digital economy backed by a currency that actually reflects the nation's progress. So in my opinion, the 1,300 rate is simply not sustainable long term. Iraq has made too many moves, too many public declarations, international meetings, and reforms to pretend like this is all just for show. All signs point to the same conclusion. Iraq is preparing to reintroduce a powerful dinar, and they are running out of reasons and time not to. That's my final analysis on today's updates. Moreover, we posted a breaking news the other day. We have critical news from Iraq. A high-level Iraqi government delegation recently met with the International Monetary Fund (IMF) to discuss strengthening Iraq's currency, the dinar. Could this meeting signal Iraq's plans for an imminent economic breakthrough and the long-awaited revaluation or reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar? We unpacked and explained what this means for Iraq's economic future. Please make sure to check out this video, and the video link is on the top right of this video. Lastly, we will continue to post videos about the recent events and articles supporting the changes taking place in Iraq, so you don't want to miss them. Also, don't forget, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next video. Bye!